I'm Michael Cole alongside Taz, and we welcome you to Portland, Oregon. It's been a long time since we've come to Portland, and it's great to be back.
No doubt, Cole. Tonight, the Rose City's gonna get its face rocked, and I can't wait.
And neither can these fans. We better get started, or we might have a riot on our hands.
Dodge that bullet.
4, 5.
Oh, would you look at this? Talk about arrogant. It's sickening.
6.
Actually, I think it's great. That's not arrogance, that's confidence, and that's what wins matches. Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
Look at him, he's just radiating confidence. And he's got a lot to be confident about.
Yeah, well, he looks a little overconfident to me, Cole, and that could come back to bite him on a you-know-what. He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here.
You know, this Doug Basham's a real cerebral superstar, Cole. My people tell me he's the brains of the Bashams.
That's not exactly the most flattering thing you could say about someone, Taz. That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. Charlie Haas really... Talk about adding insult to injury. And these fans love it.
2.
Yeah, well, you know what? He better worry more about the injury and less about the insult
3.
until this match is over.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. Looks like a tag to me. You gotta be careful when you're going up there. When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown's finest.
Come on, Cole. I know you're just trying to be diplomatic, but you can't seriously sit there and say that there's anyone on the Raw roster you'd want to have here on SmackDown.
No, I'm 100% serious, Taz. Can you imagine having Triple H or Batista or Chris Jericho on Friday nights? That could take SmackDown to the next level.
I guess you gotta give it up to Scott. You know, you can show off for the crowd all you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, Taz, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar.
He's been looking for that all match, Cole, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner, taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple.
Man, look at these superstars. You can't ask for a better example of what makes SmackDown so great.
You sure can. SmackDown's got the greatest superstars in the greatest matches for the greatest fans in all of sports entertainment.
I'll tell you, Cole, this is what the WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right, Taz. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest stage of them all.
1.
Okay, yeah, great. That's just great. Now, why don't you quit showing off and get down to business here?
He is getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he?
I don't think there's going to be anything left.
Oh, my! The submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification. Charlie Haas is out of his depth here. A more experienced superstar would know exactly what to do in this situation.
Charlie Haas might not have the experience.
He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
I think I've got a pretty...
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
It won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury. Looks like someone's making it pretty clear that he's not feeling too threatened right about now.
Well, this is a good way to find yourself in a bad situation. He's wasting time instead of following up here.
1, 2.
These fans should really stop cheering Scotty on.
3.
They're only going to make him want to keep getting...
What a reversal!
Look at these superstars, Cole. I mean, they're not even contemplating the fact that they might lose here tonight.
They've sacrificed so much to get here, Taz. I don't think they can allow that thought to enter their heads.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match, when you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Well, excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed you. We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
Not by a long shot, Cole, and that's a good thing.
What a submission maneuver! You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Oh, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover, neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that can have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
1, 2.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE. Check this out.
Wow, what a tilt-the-world side slam. I think that's a tag. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of it.
Night after night, the WWE superstars, he wasted no time going for that pin.
2, 3.
Wow, listen to...
What a match! I got goosebumps.
That was a decisive victory for him. The future's looking bright for that man.
Here are your winners and still the WWE Tag Team Champions.
You're sending them a pretty strong message.
And not just to your
Basham.
opponent, but to the entire locker room as well.
And Basham.
Can you dig it, sucker?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship.
Can you dig
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 256 pounds, Booker T. Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 243 pounds, Muhammad Hassan.